problem 2, based on the information given in problem 4 and of course also problem 2 of the previous lesson 22 that we already solved, that project include 10 activities A to J, and if you recall, the project duration for this project is 68 days. Either we use PDM method in problem 2 or PDM method in problem 4 of the previous lesson 22. Now, with the lead lag factor and other dependency that we just learned in today's class, we want to model and use the same information with some changes. So that problem 2 in today's class, redraw and recalculate the PDM precedence diagramming method network for the project given the problem above, when activity B has A's at a predecessor with the relationship SS plus 4 days lag. So as you can see now, it changed from the previous problem that B has non-predecessor. Now with that B has A as a predecessor, you can see there B has A with the relationship SS plus 4. So you can see that is follow A's, and that is plus 4 days, SS plus 4 for A predecessor and B is successor with that one. And then we have the FS relationship, finish start relationship between E and F. So you have that here, E and F. E changed into FS minus 5 days. So that is lead 5 days or lag negative 2 days. So with that one here, we need to see the instead of F follow E, it will be F follow E, but lag negative 5 days. It means that F can start 5 days before E finish. If you recall that in the previous lesson video when we talk about the lead lag. And then the last one, activity I is removed. So it means that we can remove activity I 3 days here and replace by the relationship FS plus 3 days between activity H predecessor and J, and it not K, but it should be J in here. So this is a typo, it should be J. So A is removed and relationship between H and J is plus 3 days, So with here, as you can see, because removed, so it become relationship FS of activity H plus 3 days. So instead of activity I. So the question is, what is the project schedule look like now? So let's go to the George's schedule with that relationship in mind. So A and B, now B have start plus 4 days. So we still have A non-predecessor. So you can have that activity A in here, draw out. So you have activity A. And activity B, start 4 days when activity A start. So A start 4 days before B can start. Then we can put that one here for activity B. Start. Then you can use relationship from left side of A to left side of B to stand for start. Start on the left side, finish on the right side. So that is start plus 4 days. start plus 4 days, and you can see there activity B has A as a predecessor with the relationship SS plus 4 days. So A can start 4 days before B can start, not finish, B can start. Then everything else should be the same unless we go to the EF and then H and J. So C follow A and B, so it's the same, no change for this case. So you have C follow A and B. C follow A. And that is finish start relationship, so from right of A to left of B, left of C, and then similarly right of B to left of C. So it means B and A have to be finished before C can start. D follow C, D follow C, so you can have that here, D follow C. E follow B, so we can have E follow B. E follow B. F follow D and E, but for E it will be FS minus 5 days. FS minus 5 days. Everyone see that one? FS minus 5 days. So finish start with minus 5 days. So follow D. F follow D, the same, unchanged. So let's make that activity F. And F follow D, unchanged. So it and finish to start relationship. So D have to be finished. So from right side of D to left side of A before left side of F before F can start. E and F from finish start relationship to finish start minus 5 days. So it means lag negative 5 days. So here you can have go here that is finish start, but minus 5 days. So FS minus 5. FS minus 5. And then you will have the G follow D. G follow D. Remain unchanged. G follow D. So finish start relationship. When it finish start, you don't have to write FS because that is by default FS. Don't make the schedule busy. But SS with the FS with lag or finish, then you should write so that you can see more explicitly what other dependency rather than finish start and have lead lag. H follow FG. H follow FG. So you have H here. Follow F. So it means finish start from right to left. Finish start from right to left. And then we have activity I is removed. The concrete current is removed and replaced with the finish start plus 3 days between H predecessor and J successor. So I already removed. We reduce one activity, and because no space on the right, so I put J in here, and that is finish start plus 3 days, so it means lag 3 days, and finish start, so I start from the right side of H to the left side of J, and we have that is FS plus 3 days. So that we done for the network, and now we put the duration and calculate in. So 7, 5, 23, we have 7, 5, C23, D5, 20, 15, D5, 20, 15, G7, H10, 7, 10, and J is 5 days. 5 days. So from that one, we can start to do the calculation forward, from left to right, and we feel early start and early finish. So start here at 0. Now it no dummy start activity, because now we only have one activity, have no predecessor, which is 8. So now 0 plus 7, so it's 7. Now just a little bit slower here. You can see start. So you start from 0 here, from 0 there, 0. That is start, right? And we can start. So you fill out the start box on B, but plus 4. So 0 at A, early start, plus 4 because start. Then you will have the early start of B instead of 0. At the previous problem, now it actually can start 4 days after A start. A start at day 0. Then B can start at day 4. So that you have 0 plus 4 equal 4. And it's on the left side. So you just fill out on the left side. Now 4 plus 5, within that activity, we have 9. And then for early start of C, you have 7 and 9. So you will have 7 and 9. So you will have maximum, forward, addition, maximum, including the lead or lag. You see, 0 plus 4 equal 4. So forward, everything, addition, and maximum, 9. 923, you have 32. For E, we can have 9 in here, only B at a predecessor. For E, 9 plus 20, we have 29. And then for D, we have 32 of C, so and no lead lag, so plus 0, so we have 32. 32 plus 5, you have 37. And now for F, you have D to F, so you have 37. And then you have E to F, you have 29 plus minus 5, because go forward, plus minus 5, plus add, right? But here is lag negative 5 days, so you have to subtract that. So 29 plus negative 5, so what do you have? 29 plus negative 5, it means 24. 24. And get the maximum between the two, you get 37. 37 plus 15, so you get 52. And then for G, we have 37, because that only D at the predecessor. 37 plus 7, you have 44. And here, we have 44 there. And then F to H, we have 52. Then the maximum, it will be 52. And then 52 plus 10 for H, so we have 62. And then go back to J, from finish to start, so that you can see 62, that is finish, early finish, plus 3 days, the lag. So go forward, add. Whatever you see there, you add. So it means plus 3, you will have that is 65. Because 62 on the right side, plus 3, and it go to the left side, so you put the early start. So left stand for start, right stand for finish. 65 plus 5, you have 70. So that's why This project, if you change that, it becomes 70 days from 68 days. From 68 days, now it's 70 days with that lead lag and change the relationship.